Hi, welcome to another episode of Tess Ogamba Up Close. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers. Can you imagine? I don't know whether you guys know this, but I am very grateful for you subscribing to this channel and you just interacting with my content. So thank you so much. I didn't expect this fast channel growth, but I welcome it. I appreciate it. Welcome to my space. I hope you enjoy it. But remember, I am just Tess Ogamba. If you don't see something you expect, I am just who I am. But we are in a more organized space now. You guys have seen that I've been working on this space. I know there are some vlogs you haven't watched yet of the process, but I'm so excited because I am making so much progress and I want to share some of that progress with you guys. And I want to say that I really love how the space is coming together. So again, thank you for supporting me through your comments. I appreciate them so much. Now, the elephant in the room.
Wow, okay.
I know you are wondering why I removed the two videos where I was sharing my story. And I know this because I have seen your speculations, I have seen your accusations, I have seen your comments. Some are empowering as always. And again, thank you for that, for just being kind and understanding. For the others, I feel like you could do better, but that's up to you. So those videos were recorded on a whim. It was sort of very impulsive and I didn't kind of sit down to analyze how that might affect anything. I was like, I'm gonna be recording videos of me putting together this space, or me working on this space, this little studio apartment. And I was like, people are gonna ask, why are you in a studio apartment? I mean, we watched your relocation vlog. And if you've been here like from the beginning, then you also watched the renovation vlogs I uploaded. So I was expecting people to ask questions and I thought, let me just give the answers prior to me posting more vlogs about my progress in this space. And that is the only thing I thought about, to be honest. But after posting those videos, it was brought to my attention that posting my story on YouTube or any other public platform is considered publishing, and that might affect any ongoing process. I'm just saying process because I don't want to give more details. So then I was advised to kind of just remove them from the public eye for the moment, and I found that to be sound advice because I do not want anything in my life to be affected. I made them inaccessible to you guys. That's not a forever thing, but I can't see when you'll be able to watch such videos from me again, because you don't know how long some processes take. So that's the reason I took them down. So there's people who said, oh yeah, we know YouTube took down those videos because it was slander and all that. No, YouTube didn't take down my videos because that's my story. Let's just make that clear. And if I ever do anything wrong on the platform that goes against YouTube's guidelines, they'll be within their rights to remove my content. But this particular one, yeah, that comment was a bit uncalled for. Let me just disappoint you right now by telling you that I removed the videos. Number two, I was shocked that people could speculate so much. I mean, I have been on the YouTube space for like 3 years now, but I think what this channel is about is very different from what my main channel is about. So the kind of comments I get are very different, to be honest, but I was just a bit shocked. Before I talk about the positive ones, the negative comments were very triggering, but they are not the reason why I pulled down those videos. I mean, you don't have that much power over me, and the reason I'm able to withstand all the hate, sometimes it was not hate, sometimes it was doubt and all that, and I understand it. You are entitled to your feelings, you are entitled to understand my content the way you work according to how you were brought up. That's your problem, and mine is to make sure that I'm able to withstand that. And what kind of gave me comfort and strength is knowing that I know myself, I know who I am, I know what I'm about, I know what I stand for, I know my values, and most importantly, I know my life best. Just as much as you know your life best. You know the details of your life better. No one knows you as much as you know yourself, and that gives me comfort because this is me, this is my story. It doesn't matter how much details I'll share with you, you'll never completely understand it. And you know, for some stories, you need context for you to understand why someone feels the way they feel about something. And context is something I know for sure I did not give people. I mean, speculating is a choice and you speculated, but you have to know that you need context, and sometimes you might never get context. And if you wish to hear another side of the story, then I'm afraid the only side I can provide, though not right now, as you've heard, is my side. You will need to go somewhere else for the other side of the story. I don't know where. And those who are saying that I should be sued for slander, I should sue you for slander. I mean, you've left some very defamatory comments attacking my character and all. Do you know whether you can sue people who kind of leave defamatory remarks on videos, on YouTube videos? Actually, I think I read that somewhere randomly. I'm not gonna do that. I don't even have the money for that. Not the time, but I'm just saying, you see things the way you want to see them, and it's very important for you to remain cognizant of the fact that you do not have the details, you do not have context, you don't know the full story, you don't even know half of it. So then you coming to a conclusion after watching a 30 minutes clip is ridiculous. You should do better. But then again, I understand kind of just using the information you've been given to draw conclusions, and the people who left well thought out comments, I appreciated that. But for the people who just went in for the jugular, that's okay too. I feel like we should have looked for more info. Just ask, Tess, this thing is not clear, please expound. And maybe I will consider making a more explanatory video when I'm able to create content about that. So my point is, you have nothing to do with me pulling down the videos. But going forward, I would advise you guys to be more kind. I know you're targeting your anger and your doubt and all that towards me, and I understand. But remember, I'm not just the only person who will read your comment. Other people who are in worse situations will read your comments, and that might make it harder for them to find the strength and courage to fight for themselves. So just be kind. I assure you it won't cost you a thing. And if you find it difficult to be kind, don't say anything. And if you have to say anything while you're feeling this doubt and some sort of way towards someone who's sharing something about their life, then be respectful enough to ask for more info. And for those who shared supportive, positive, understanding remarks, thank you. I know you probably also had your own questions, but you chose to understand, and that's respectable. So thank you so much. And I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your thoughts. I appreciate your advice. In fact, there's a comment that I got that got me thinking about the effects of the videos. And like after reading that comment, I was able to seek counsel. So thank you for your advice. Now, the criminal psychologists and all that, I mean, good for you, but I'm sure you need more details. Even in your profession, I'm sure you usually ask for as much information as possible before you draw a conclusion. You know, looking back and just thinking about the comments that I got, I feel like I now understand why sometimes people come to the internet for solace, or rather they just share their things, their problems, their issues on whatever platform, and some of them end up taking their own lives. And I feel like now I understand, because social media is vicious, and even me right now, I feel at peace. I thought that me removing those videos will feel horrible. Like, I mean, they were getting so many views and so many people are subscribing to my channel, but I don't feel bad. Now I have so much peace. Every time I look at my YouTube studio, I won't see some weird accusation or someone calling me something, someone attacking my character, and there's peace there. That speaks to how much your words, the words of a stranger, can affect someone. So yeah, as much as they say, oh, ignore them, blah blah blah, I mean, it's not easy, yo. I might sit here and lie that it's easy, but it's not, because at the end of the day, even the people who create content are only human. The things that hurt you hurt us too. Yeah, but to be honest, I feel so much at peace. I feel okay. I feel like this is God. This is how everything was supposed to go. And God got me, I got me, my friends and family got me, and that is enough. And now the next time I choose to share such a story, or when I choose to bring them back, I think I'll make sure that I learn from this particular experience. I have learned a thing or two, and I will try my best to consider different perspectives, different angles before I choose to share. Maybe I will decide not to share details of that ordeal ever again. I don't know how I'll be feeling when the right time comes, but just to say that in case you're worried that something is going on, no, I mean, I am not operating at 100%, not even 90% to be honest. I have bad days, horrible days and I have good days. So what I'm trying to do right now is just to make sure that I am having more good days. My sister says when you're idle, a lot goes on in your mind. Yeah, so I just try to make sure that my mind is occupied. I am working on my business. There's a lot of things I want to accomplish, and I just try my best to let that occupy my mind. Sometimes I do let the devil play in there a bit, because sometimes you just get overwhelmed by a lot. And especially when you're triggered by something, you just feel so much at the same time. Anyway, I'm just saying I am okay, I am at peace, and that is what matters, and I thank God for that. Please don't start saying Tess is considering suicide. No, I am not. I have so much to live for. I am just trying to see how some things can cause damage. I have so much to live for. I am hopeful that it only gets better from here. So please, no more speculations, no more weird accusations. Don't say I have said something I haven't. Alright? Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and explain why those videos were taken down, and just to say that you're free to comment on my videos. You're free to share your thoughts, your advice, whatever you want to share, just share. But remember, just because you have the freedom to do something doesn't mean you do the wrong thing. It doesn't mean you have to do it. But I try my best to look at comments and just reply when I can. When I can't, I still look at them. The negative ones, I try to ignore them. As I said, I will share information, okay, and part of my story that does not affect any ongoing process, so expect that. And if you like the content that I put out, remember to like this particular video and subscribe, because I have so much in store for you. Yeah, we hit a snag, but it's not the end of the world, because there's more. So keep it top. Thank you so much. I will see you in my next video.